There are some races that, when it's over, it sticks with you more than your victories, more than your accomplishments. And this was one of the examples of that. At this moment, I get off the throttle and I'm eyeing the Williams car on the inside. I try to align myself, I focus on that, and that was my biggest mistake because I did not realize the P4 already on brakes and slowing down intensely. Because the damage was on low, both of us did not get any damage, but now we have the whole field to overtake. In here, I did not go for a move. I brake earlier, I just want him to drive on mirrors so I can get him on the exit, but this horrendous netcode think that I dived on the inside, even though I did not feel any collision on my force feedback, it acted like I hit him and he spun off the circuit. So as you can see, we are sending our opponents to the Shadow Realm to gain some positions. Driver right here is Grosby. He started on the pole. He's always the fastest driver on the server in this league, and now I have to keep him behind. Two laps ago, Grosby pit, and I think it's an early pit stop and he will suffer on the end of the race with tire degradation. I was planning to pit around lap 12 or 13, but since I start catching P4, I really want to go into the battle and lose time to Grosby, because in my head I'm racing Grosby, so I'm gonna pit now and get new hard tires and go for the end of the race. This means that we successfully undercut the P3 and now we're in a podium position. Because now I'm in a podium position and Grosby, the fastest driver on the server, just behind me, I totally did not pay attention how fast I'm catching to the back markers. Even though I slow down more than 40 kilometers per hour than I usually take this corner, it was not slow enough and it was totally my bad to rear-end a back marker, and consequently it was fair for me to lose that podium position. After my incident, Grosby pulled a 3.5 to 4 second lead, but towards the later stages of the race I start catching him. 4 laps later, I recognized that he was struggling on the traction zones such as after hairpin and the chicane. I dropped down the gap to less than 1 second and I just start pressuring him and try to work his rear end tires, maybe he will make a mistake. After a lap later, on the Aqua Minerale exit, his rear end got a snap oversteer and make me promote the podium position again. But even though now I promote the podium position, it's Grosby. He's the fastest driver on the grid, and he able to reel me back in after a couple laps. Five laps to go, Grosby made this big mistake. He dipped 2 tires on the grass, couldn't able to stop the car, and after almost rear-ended me, but he took the avoiding action, and now I increased the gap to 3 to 4 seconds. 5 laps to go, I have better tires, and it just slam dunk podium. Even though I was one of the most consistent drivers on the grid and finished on the podium, I couldn't celebrate this because all the accidents I've been involved leave a sour taste on my mouth, and I did my cool down lap in a shame.